resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will get the ball first. Not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic.
All right.
The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance you get in. When you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in a game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer
Sooner.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw dunks. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
To the air, it's Kane. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the pass. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
He makes a catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Down to the 23 for this first and 10. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Makes the catch.
All right, these boys are fast, fellas.
Into the end zone for the touchdown. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front boards, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the
Yeah,
keyhole,
that's two boys.
button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Gotta get some speed on the field.
Ready to go on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively.
It's not fear, it's expectation setting. Just letting my boys know I'm being a good coach. Let my boys know what to expect.
Coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels.
I don't think you know anything about coaching adjustments.
So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays on me.
Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center on?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they'll match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Jeez.
Grabs it at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Fires into the end zone. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Dropping back, it's Mateer.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
On 3rd down.
You gotta catch that, dog.
Wiping points off the board, but because he dropped it, now it's 4th down, and of course they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
That's a pick 6. You catch that.
And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me.
It's not my fault. Oklahoma's nervous.
That I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Let's take a shot.
See the offense on the field to start this drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Lost a throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Open space at the 25. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
R1.
Finds the tight end. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Now watch Watch the offensive line here. They all block his run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. After the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to pass. It's King. Right on the money. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I love the QB. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let
on,
the receiver
brother.
run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? Didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
Nah, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head. Yeah, he got blasted. You got him.
No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And they
You gotta pick that up.
to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit
We gotta
more
pick that
space.
up.
Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover, you caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking to run, now to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Sooners!
And you see the option being such such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's go ahead and score, fellas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now we'll see if... Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got his man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Under fire. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Sooner offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Batir. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And as he throws. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to
Way to
get
go.
the football.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
They get to the line quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Kane. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
All right, let's just get out of this.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Running to Green. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what... if you're on offense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that goal.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Slithers into space. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bullet on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to pass, it's Kane. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers or a quick route, trying to get my guy over.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The give from the gun. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's hot. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there.
Big stop.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to pass, it's Kane. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Stockton. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what he did.
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. That's caught. It's Patterson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the fourth down, throws the fist up in the air.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Motion from the back. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. To make a play down the field, too, huge catch radius, makes the play, and I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. Might as well give it to him again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Hayes. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
It's team hits.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
Right ahead.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain